Good morning, music teachers. Today I want to talk to you about locking, grouping objects, and grouping and layering to create new images. Locking is really simple. This object is currently unlocked, but I can make it stay in place by right-clicking and then clicking on this lock function. When I do this, I can no longer move this image when I click and try to move it. And to unlock it, I can just do the same thing. Right click and then unlock in the menu. So really simple. So this could be useful for if you're creating a score and you don't want that item to move. All right. So let's take a look at grouping objects. Grouping objects can be really frustrating in Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's not my favorite way to create graphics that are stuck together. I'm going to say my favorite way is certainly just to create a new image, just because of how frustrating Microsoft PowerPoint is when it comes to grouping objects. And I'm sure you will go through this just like I did. But I'll show you some ways to get around it so that it works for you. All right, so we've got two objects here, and I'm gonna take this treble clef, and I want the treble clef and the staff to be grouped together in a way so that the treble clef always travels with the staff. So in order to do that, I'm going to press Control, and then I'm going to left click on my treble clef, and then I'm gonna left click on the staff. Now I can just press Control G to group them together, like this. So now they're stuck together. And I'm gonna press Control Z to undo everything that I've done, because grouping can be so frustrating, but I'm sure we will see that happen in a few seconds, because it always does. All right, now I'm going to show you the other way to do it. So again, to add objects, I'm going to press right click and press Control, and then keep holding Control as I press the next object that I want to add. Then I can let go of Control, I can right click, and then up here I also have the option to group. So there's two ways to do it. So Control G or to go to the menu. So the tricky thing about this is sometimes when you group objects together, they don't ungroup as easily. I can go back up here, I can press ungroup, but see how I pressed ungroup and they're still stuck together? This is the frustrating problem that I've had with grouping objects together in Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm not sure why they didn't completely ungroup. I mean, see here, it says group and regroup. Regroup, I'm assuming, is gonna, nope, see, it just put it back together. I was hoping it would let me change how they were grouped. But it's been a frustrating function for me, so I've honestly just I Control Z to get back to the beginning of whatever it was that I did, to get it back to a single image. So always know that Control Z can bring you back to the beginning, and don't worry, like, you can always delete an image. If you deleted these two things and then go back up to the top and find these images somewhere else, like, a treble clef and a staff is always going to be in the quick template, and you can find them underneath time signatures and clefs and Roman numerals and staves. So, like, there's multiple places in this where you can find them, so don't worry if you happen to delete it. It's probably one of the most frustrating functions in Microsoft PowerPoint that never seems to work. So, which is why And we're coming to talking about grouping and learning to create new images. All right, so I'm gonna go all the way down to the bottom where I have my giant xylophone, and I'm gonna create a new slide so that, and I'm gonna delete some stuff from it so that I can put my new image in here. So I'm gonna open up Snip. I'm going to go ahead and take a snip of this object, which is multiple objects. You can see if you can change the letters on it, you can change the color on this. But now that I have my snip, I'm just gonna go to Remove.bg, and I think I will use the link that is already provided to us in the PowerPoint in creating an image. And Control and left click, Control V to paste the image. And there we go. Got, oh, hey! Remember when I told you that sometimes Remove.bg does this crazy thing where it does something to the image? Okay, we're gonna click on edit. Because this image, I need to restore it. See how it took away some of the image? I wanted to show you this in the other video, and it wasn't doing it, which is good, because we don't always want it to do this. But this is the example I wanted to show you in the other video. So, now that we can see that it's not giving us the full image, let's go to Restore. Aha! Look at this. Turn off Auto Detect. If I don't turn off Auto Detect and I press Restore, watch what happens. It restores the whole picture, except for that weird spot, which is so strange. So I want to turn off Auto Detect so that way I can restore this the way that I want. This is the size. You can change the size of the brush here. I'm just gonna do this. It's not gonna be absolutely perfect, but it will be better. Okay, glad I tried this with you again. And then I'm gonna go down and press download, because I think that is okay, and that should be better. And I'm gonna stick this in downloads. Yes, replace whatever it is. All right, then. I'm gonna paste it. So this is the whole reason I like to create these new images, because honestly, it's a lot easier than grouping. It's just to create a new image. I mean, it looks great. I mean, it is compressed. So this image does not have as high quality as the other one does, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, if you really blow it up, you can see that some of the lines are a little bit wavy and there is some pixelation, etc. But just creating a new image instead of grouping, I find to be a time saver, because then I'm not like fighting with PowerPoint to make it do what I want it to do, because it can be eternally frustrating after having worked with it for such a long time. So I just wanted to let you know that this grouping option is there. If you can get it to work for you, that's awesome, but I haven't had a whole lot of success with it after working with it for about 2 years. And so I find that just creating a new image to create a group works a little better. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.